What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Waterfowl Wednesday, and today we're going to be talking about something you can do to save the life of your spinning wing decoys. And Waterfowl Wednesday starts right now. Alright, welcome back, guys, and today we're going to be talking about something you can do that will save the life of your spinning wing decoys. Now, what I've got here is my Lucky Duck HD spinning wing decoy. Now, he is rechargeable. Alright, now here's the best tip I can give you that will save you money, it will save you a headache, and lots of other things down the road if you'll just do this simple trick. Alright, well, not really a trick, it's a tip. But anyway, take the battery, remove it from the decoy. Alright, now you're going to see these two little wires here, the little red wire and the black wire. Alright, look, just simply unplug those wires, okay? Unplug them. If they're wet, if you see any kind of moisture down inside the cavity of the decoy, take your rag, wipe it out best you can, wipe your terminals on your battery cables and wipe the terminals on the battery itself, and let it sit out on the counter of your shop or on the bed in a spare bedroom somewhere out of the way, out of the elements, where nobody's going to mess with it and it's not going to get knocked over or kids take it and play with it, whatever it may be. Let it dry out for a few days, and then just simply take your wires and just stick them back inside there. Take your battery and put it back in there, and you're done. Now, what that will do for you is it will eliminate any corrosion on your battery terminals, on your motor, all your contact points. You'll eliminate all that corrosion, possibility for rust, and by doing that, when you get your decoy back out at the beginning of the next season, October, November, depending on when your season comes in, all you got to do, plug that battery back up, plug in the charger if it's a rechargeable decoy, let it charge overnight, and you're good to go. You won't have any trouble. If you don't do that, you are opening a can of worms. You may have a mess on your hands, especially if your decoy is falling in the water. It's all happened to us. You know, that stick, the Mojo stake or the spinning wing stake feels like it's in there really good, and you think it is, and you go back to the blind after you got through setting decoys and you hear that splash. You look up out there with your flashlight, well, the spinner's gone. You know what happened. So if he takes a dunk like that, you know, during the season, you got to make sure you do that, especially when you put him up for the year, because you open yourself up for a lot of problems. Now, that's on the Lucky Duck HD, and he is rechargeable. Same would apply if it were a Mojo brand. Do the exact same thing. Just unplug that battery, wipe out that cavity of the decoy, wipe down the battery, the terminals, and you'll be good to go. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for me. Tap the notification bell, and that way you'll get notified anytime I post a video. And we do these Waterfowl Wednesdays every Wednesday. I don't want you to miss that. We've got lots of good stuff coming up between now and season and on into season. I don't want you to miss out. So also tap that thumbs up, give me a like if you don't mind. It really helps me out this time of year. Watch time is down for waterfowl videos because it's the off season, so it really helps me out a lot if you hit that like button. And post in the comments if you do something different that saves your decoys or that helps, you know, lengthen the life of them. Please put that in the comments. I'd like to know if maybe there's something I've never noticed or never happened to me. Just what I'm talking about has just all been prior experiences that I've had with them. So, alright, next we'll move on to my Mojo. I have the Mojo Hen. I don't think she's the elite, I think she's the mid-size, but anyway, she runs off of AA batteries, and she's got this little, right here, these two little tabs. You just kind of take your fingers and pinch them and they come out. Now, what they've got is it runs off 4 AA batteries, and it's got these 2 little points right here where it makes contact inside the cavity of the decoy. You got to take these AA batteries out, and when you do that, 2 things is what you're going to gain. You're going to gain 2 things by doing that. One you're going to gain is you're lessening the chance for corrosion, rust, moisture. Get those batteries out of there. Same with the Lucky Duck. Wipe them down, make sure it's dry. Same goes for the cavity inside there. I don't know if you can see that, but inside there are some points, some contact points in there. And if you'll get those wiped down and cleaned out, it'll maintain good contact next season when you put it back together, and you won't have any issues with that. The second thing you're going to gain with a AA operated spinning wing decoy, by taking the batteries out, it allows these springs, these negative terminal springs, it allows them to relax, and they're not depressed and under stress. Come on, we've all been there, taking the remote or the batteries out of a TV remote, and they're just in there loose. If you're not careful, they'll fall out because those springs have just gotten so weak because they're under constant pressure. They never get to relax. So if you'll do that with your spinning wing decoy battery holder, cartridge, whatever you want to call it, take those batteries out, let it release. There's no chance for corrosion, and the spring is relaxed. So next season, your batteries are nice and tight, and you have nothing to worry about. They're putting the batteries in there, and oh, they gotta hold it just right. So they don't fall out because the springs wore out. You don't have that problem. So, food for thought. And I guarantee you, if you do that, you won't have any trouble with your spinning wing decoys, unless it's something else. Now, you know, like I said, if it takes a dunk, falls in the water, you've got to make sure that you take that decoy apart and let it dry out, or it's not gonna make it. It may finish the season, but the off season just sitting up will destroy it, and you'll be buying replacement parts or a whole nother decoy. But yep, if you like this hat I'm wearing, you can go over to the BlackBelt Waterfowl Instagram page, and you can DM me on there. I've got a few of these gray and orange hats left. They're $20 a piece, free shipping. You can DM me on there, PayPal me your money, I'll get your shipping info, and we'll get it right out to you. I've got some other hats coming. They're being embroidered right now. I just haven't gotten them back. So when I get those, I will post them on here and on Instagram, and if you want one, you'll know how to get it with me. I will post that info then. Just hit me up on Instagram. So, but anyway guys, until next time, y'all bust them up.